Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today, for the first time on this channel I believe, we have a Q&A. What I'm going to be doing is answering, I don't know, 15 questions I think that have been sent by some of my mates, so let's get going. First question then, what position would you play if you weren't to be a goalkeeper? That's a good question actually. I don't know. Obviously, when I was playing football, I haven't always been a goalkeeper. I think I started right wing, and then I sort of worked the way down. I played centre mid on the right side for like half a season or something, and then I played right back. And I think probably right back, I'd say, because I don't know. Every time I play outfield in I don't know, just like sometimes in training, and I'd just go right back because I feel like sometimes, well, right back's a difficult position because you've always got to run up and down the pitch pretty much all game. You know, you're part of the defensive side of football, you're part of the attacking side of football, especially like in the past few years it's become a much more attacking like position. So probably right back, to be fair. I think that's probably the one that I think would be best for me if I wasn't a goalkeeper. Next question. And what would be another favourite sport that isn't football? I think he means what is your second favourite sport? I don't know if I have one, to be honest. Like, obviously, you know, I try to watch as much football as I can because I like football the most, obviously. Probably, like, obviously I don't mind watching other sports if there's nothing else, if there's absolutely nothing else on at all. You know, if like something tennis, I guess, cricket, I guess. Probably not rugby. I don't watch rugby at all. To be fair, I do like snooker or pool, whatever you want to call it. I actually do play it. Like when I go up to Scotland, see my grandparents, they've got a well, my granddad's got like a snooker table, and we just play there. I'm quite good at it, to be fair. It's actually I think it's a good sport, to be honest. A lot of people say it's not, but I think it's actually a good sport. Like I'm not the best, obviously, definitely not the best, but I'd say I'm pretty decent at it, to be fair. I like playing it. Like obviously I don't get the only time I play it is when I'm actually up there, and you know, I haven't been up there like a lot recently, obviously because of what's going on. I'm actually supposed to be going quite soon though, so I'll be playing it obviously. So yeah, I would say probably snooker, to be honest. So yeah, that's my second favourite sport, I guess. Next one, favourite sport brand and why you prefer them to other ones. Well, Nike is my favourite one. Why do I prefer them? Because not only do I think that they are good, like well, they make good clothes, kit in sporting terms. They make good football boots. I obviously use the Goalkeeper Gloves as well. I tend to use the ones I have now actually are kind of well, they're not old. They're like 2.5 years old, like that that model, should I say? Well, in the specific colour that I have them in now. The new ones I haven't actually tried them yet. The new one, like they tend to change it like every 2 years or something, I believe. I haven't actually tried these ones. These are like, well, they started them last year. These like new type or something. I haven't tried them yet. Like they look similar, like the design is similar, except they've changed like a few things. I don't think I don't think it'll be much different in my experience, to be in my opinion. But yeah, like I think Nike's better because, well, brands like Adidas, like obviously I don't think they're bad. I've worn Adidas before. I've worn Adidas Goalkeeper Gloves before. I've had Adidas boots before. I just think Nike keep things simple, in my opinion. Like for example, if I can show you this t-shirt I'm wearing now, it's just like 3 different colours. You know, you've got just black here, it's just a line of grey, and you've got white. It's just simple, really. It's just 3 different colours, but nothing fancy. Like Adidas makes some fancy or ridiculous clothes sometimes. I'm not saying Nike don't. I'm just saying that I think Nike keep it more simple, and they're better at doing the simple things. I've got quite a lot of shirts like Nike ones. Like these ones I think are mainly for like sport, because like the the material they use. I've got quite a few of these. I've got like a lime green one, it's really bright in the sun. I've got a white one, I've got a black one, although that one's, I think it's a bit too small now. I've got a grey one, and what other one do I have? I'm pretty sure I have like it's another white one, but it's like sort of black at the same time. It's like half and half really, just a bit like this, just that's not there. It's a little bit, it's like a different design obviously. I've got like other stuff as well, you know, like long sleeve like hoodies, you know, trainers. I've got Nike, everything really. Everything I'm wearing now is a Nike. I've got Nike joggers on, I've got a Nike shirt on, so yeah, everything is Nike. So yeah, Nike's my favourite. What are your other favourite hobbies besides football? Well, I like playing on my PlayStation, obviously, that's another hobby. I mean, I'm playing like games like FIFA, that's technically still football, but you know, not exactly. But yeah, playing my PlayStation, one of them. I do have others, I just can't think for some reason. I like going out places, you know, I like just wherever, you know, I like going to, just walking, jogging, going to the cinema, not for a long time obviously, but yeah, I like going out to eat, you know, that's nice, especially now after not being able to do so for a very long time. Seeing family that you haven't seen in a while, I guess, you know, that counts, I guess. I mean, obviously, having your family around you as well, that's obviously a good thing as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of other stuff. I like watching films sometimes as well. Well, obviously that's playing football, but just go in my garden and then I'll kick about. But yeah, that's just a hobby. Obviously watching YouTube as well. You know, I watch all sorts on there. Football, FIFA, random stuff that comes on your recommended like every now and then, you know. But yeah, I have quite a few, like I just can't think of all of them, but yeah, they're probably like, I'll probably say the ones I've just said are my favourite ones. So yeah. Fifth question now, what do you see yourself doing in the future? I can't answer that, I don't know. Well, I think that's probably the most impossible question to ask anyone, because you know, things can change like straight away. You don't know what's gonna happen, you know, like things can change in any amount of time. But I don't know, to be honest. In the future, well, obviously, you know, I'll be probably working some sort of thing. Probably I'll have a car, obviously, hopefully. Have my own house as well. I don't know if I'll have kids or not. I'll just see myself healthy, obviously. That's an important thing, being healthy. You know, with your weight and all that, and both hygiene, obviously. Looking after myself, obviously. No idea. In terms of like what I'm doing in terms of work, I have no idea. Obviously I have, well, not plans, but I have desires. But yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that, I'm sorry. Next question, favourite movie and why? To be fair, I think your favourite movie or film, whatever you want to call it always changes for me. Like, one week you like this film, the next you like this one, and the one after that you like this one. You know, it always changes. Just depends. Like, say if you watched a film last week that you haven't seen for quite a while, let's say a few months, and then you're like, yeah, that's my favourite film, you know, and you forget about it. You know, you might do the same thing. You might not watch it for another 3 months. You might watch another film. You might think that's your favourite. But yeah, that's sort of with me, to be fair, because I've seen a lot of films, well, not all genres, obviously, all certain genres, like you know, comedy films, sci-fi films, action films, you know, all that stuff, you know. But yeah, I think I don't know actually, because I'm trying to think of the last film I watched. What the bloody hell was it? The last film I watched was, I can't remember. I'm going to be honest, I can't remember. But if I had to choose a favourite film and like why I like it, what's going on in my hair? Jesus Christ. I'd probably say it's either one of the first 3 Transformers movies, You know, it depends, because you know, it depends which one I'll watch. Because the first one, I think, ultimately, the first one I think is the best. The second one's decent, I'll say that. The third one is very good, I'll say. It's between the first and third one, but the first three I like. The other three, I still enjoy them. They're just not my favourite. I like, you know, Marvel stuff as well. I like Marvel stuff. You know, any of the Avengers films, any Iron Man film, Captain America film, I like that. I haven't watched one in quite a while actually. And other stuff like, what have you got? James Bond. Just other films you watch every now and then, you know, like something like that. I don't know. I've just realised there's a lot of questions. I need to really hurry up with this video because it could be like 20 minutes long. So I'm just gonna try and answer them really quick from now on. So I'll try and do that. Next question: your favourite FIFA card of all time? Oh god. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to answer these quickly and I can't think. That's the thing. I think it's probably Team of the Year Kevin De Bruyne from FIFA 20. I think that's probably the highest rated card I've ever packed in all of FIFA. I packed him during Team of the Year. I can't remember what pack. I think it was just one of those upgrade packs. It wasn't even like the good one. It was just the normal one where you got like one rare in it. So yeah, that was lucky. I went absolutely berserk when I packed him. I screamed. Scared my dog hid under the table. That's what I remember. So yeah, that's probably my favourite one. I think I played over 1,000 games with him. Obviously I played FIFA a lot last year because we were in lockdown, so I got a perfect chance to play a lot of games with him. So yeah, I'll probably say he's my favourite simply because he's brilliant in everything. His shooting was great, pace was decent for a midfielder obviously, passing is just phenomenal, dribbling's great. Everything about him was great really. So yeah, I'll probably say Team of the Year De Bruyne, FIFA 20. Your favourite moment in the time you've played football? Playing football, so this means for my team, not like Newcastle or anything. Favourite moment? Actually, I'll probably say this wasn't actually during a football match. I think this was, when was this? This was like the start of lockdown last year. I think it was actually mid-April last year. That's 2020. And I think it's probably when we got promoted. We weren't even playing. We just got told, right, well, the season's finished. We're going to calculate, I'm talking fast, we're going to calculate points per game or something like that, I'm pretty sure. And, well, you're second, so you've got promoted, so yeah, I'd probably say that. But if it was playing football, I'm not a data beaver because I'm talking really fast and it's I'm out of breath. Probably, I think I'm pretty sure I saved 2 penalties in the game once. This was just under 3 years ago, and yeah, I saved 2 penalties in the game. We still lost, but no, I like saving penalty is a great feeling. Just to save 2 is phenomenal. So yeah, I'd probably say that's my favourite moment. If you didn't support Newcastle, who would you support and why? Well, it doesn't have to be a Premier League team, obviously, because there's loads of clubs in the North East. Not Sunderland, obviously. I don't know, to be honest. Like, you've got teams like it doesn't have to be like a footballing league. It could be a non-league, you know, like National League and all that. I don't know actually, because people always talk about support your local or, you know, support your dad's team. So obviously I can't support Newcastle. I didn't support Newcastle. My dad, I don't know, because my dad supports Newcastle, and that's what, well, I'm guessing that's how I got to support Newcastle, obviously, because of my local team, basically. I don't know, probably, well, I really don't know. I can't answer this, to be honest. I feel like a club in Scotland, because I am, well, I do debate whether I am half Scottish or a quarter Scottish, so I don't know, but part of me is Scottish, at least, I'll say that. My voice has gone to go here. Maybe Rangers, to be honest. I don't know, I just feel like Rangers is a club I've liked. So maybe Rangers, actually. I didn't start getting into football until I was like, what, 9, 10 years old or something, and by that time I knew who well, I knew some of the certain clubs in Scotland that was Celtic and Rangers, so maybe it's Rangers actually. I do like Rangers. I'm glad they won the league this year, so I'm going to say Rangers. Final 5 questions. Yes, now I can rest my voice. What's one thing most people don't know about you? Well, there may be some things people do know about me, but I don't know that they know, you know. But I'm just gonna say that this one I would say is what I think most people don't know about you, and it does say that most people don't know about you. So some people do know, but I'm guessing that implies that well, this could be well, not a secret, but not like a secretive thing, sort of. But yeah, what could be something I could say? To be fair, I was going to say something, but I realised in the last question I just said it and technically revealed it. So yeah, I'll say that. I won't say that, sorry. One thing most people don't know about you. What secrets have I been hiding for 16 years? Well, I was going to say I was born in Scotland, but that would make sense if I'm half Scottish. So I'm going to say, I'm trying to think, I can't think of anything. It's actually quite annoying, this. One thing most people don't know about you. I really don't know. Let me come back and let me think, and I'll come back to you. I've been sat here for a few minutes thinking about some things or something that I could have told you, but I'm really struggling. There's one thing. Well, I don't know if it's like just about me, but I think I'm involved, so I guess it kind of counts. But I was born 4 days late. 4 days late. I was supposed to be born on the 19th of June. I was actually born on the 23rd of June. And what happened? Well, this is just kind of bizarre in a way. My great grandmother, yeah, on my mum's side, I think she died on the 19th of June. So she died on the day I was supposed to be born, and that's in a way sad, obviously, because you know I was that close, like at least me being in contact. Obviously, I wouldn't have remembered it because I would be like a day old, you know, or not even a day. So yeah, that's kind of, I think that's not, it's like, is it interesting? Kind of. Yeah, obviously it's interesting because it's well, I was this close, like at least knowing my great grandmother. But yeah, I would say that, like, that's the only thing I can think of really, and that's kind of bizarre to think about, isn't it? Because I'm not saying it's reincarnation. Obviously, I don't know if I do believe in reincarnation. Obviously, I want to be. Obviously, it'd be nice to live another life after this one, maybe. I'm not religious, obviously, but yeah, if it's reincarnation or not, it's still bizarre. But yeah, so yeah, that's something, I guess. Next question: You just won $10,000. What are you going to do with the money? Well, first I'm going to convert it to pound sterling because yeah, you can't use dollars in England, so that's probably the first thing I'd do. But what am I going to do with the money? Well, buy clothes probably. I do need a lot more clothes, I would say. You know, not just like loads of these, at least other stuff like different brands. I've got to try and that stuff. But what would I? Oh, I don't know. Use it for food, obviously. You know, food is essential. Drinks as well, obviously. What would I do with it though? Maybe just like go away somewhere, I guess. Like maybe the south of France. You know, that would be a good way to spend it. Probably get some things just for like the house, I guess. Obviously, it's not my house. I'm still living. Like this is the family house, obviously. But in terms of like my room, obviously, it looks a bit. You look at that wall. It's just there's that the FIFA card, that whatever that I used to hold my TV, and then you've got that, I suppose. And the rest, it's just processed from the stuff that I've had here for a few years now, and get some like wall decorations. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what the name for it is, but certain wall decorations that you see quite a lot of people have. I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm happy with the room. Obviously, I'm happy with it because it's just a room. You know, I'm just spending like the night here. You know, and doing this obviously now. But yeah, maybe it's like I always see people like pictures of you know, like those pictures where like it's not one big picture, it's like separated by different parts. It's like a picture of New York City, let's say, something like that. Maybe it's one of them. That'll be nice. But yeah, some other stuff like just more decorations, and maybe it's, I don't know, some gadgets. I don't know what that means, but yeah, some gadgets. So I'll say that. Penultimate question now. What's your favourite holiday and why? Easiest question ever, probably. I love going to Florida. I think last time I went was in the summer of 2019, so that's almost 2 years ago now. I've been wanting to go this year, but I don't know if we can, obviously, because the bloody traffic lights system they're using for green list, red list, amber list. Obviously you've got to pay for COVID tests as well, which is a nuisance. If we get the opportunity, then I will, but we will happily go. I don't know how much these PCR tests cost. I think it's not, I think it's about the £80 mark, so you've got to have 3 tests for each person. I think it's before you leave, obviously, and then you've got to have one before you leave again, or I think it's either when you get there, and you've got to have a third one once you get back here. So that could cost at least for 3 people around at least £300, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's £200. No, sorry, £500 maybe, but yeah. And as well as that, I think, is it more expensive now or not? I don't know. I haven't looked at prices of flights in ages, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, I love going to Florida. I've been twice in the last 4 years, actually. That's why I wanted to go this year, because we always seem to go every 2 years, and obviously we didn't get to go anywhere last year. But yeah, I love going. Usually we just well, there's a hotel at the airport. I think you may have seen us staying before. I don't know if you have. I don't know if you have, actually. I might be wrong. But yeah, we usually stay there at night, and then fly down to London, fly to, well, Miami, which is in Florida, obviously, and then drive up to this place called Cocoa Beach. It's a nice little hotel there, just next to the beach. It's not like on the beach. It's like a nice little I say long little street. It's a long street, full of like shops and restaurants and all that. It's nice. Stay there for like, I think we usually stay there for like 2 nights, and then we go to Universal Studios, which is like the favourite place to go. Is the highlight of the holiday, I would say. Like it's just class, Universal, because you're staying in the Hard Rock Hotel, which is already really good. You've got a good view of either the park or the nice gardens got. But yeah, the rides in Universal, you've got like all the rides. I haven't been on all the rides, but the ones I've been on are really good. There's like Despicable Me. It's like a 4D sort of, well, sorry, no, it's a 3D like roller coaster, and you've got like these seats which are like, well, it's like a couch actually. It's just like they move up, down, forwards, backwards, just whatever it's doing on the screen. Like most of the rides there are like the things where you put on 3D glasses, massive screen in front of you, like a cinema screen, and they just do that. What else is there? There's the Simpsons ride as well, which is like you get put in this like box sort of, and then you just like you go up, you get lifted up, and there's like a roof that opens up, and you get to see it. Like it's ridiculous how they do it. Like it's just seats all over. There's like a massive studio, and you've got like 1 box over there, 1 there, and 2 over there. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And then there's the Transformers ride, obviously, which is my favourite one. Not being biased at all there, but yeah, I think a lot of people, I've seen a lot of like reviews saying this is the best ride. Obviously, it's really good. It's like you're put in this car. It's like a lift sort of in a way when you go like up and down. You're not actually like it's like a screen above you and all that. You just go up and down. You're looking up, and then you just see what's happening. It's ridiculous. And there's all like special effects. Like there's one, I'm not going to spoil obviously, because some people might go there in the future obviously, but yeah, there's like a certain bit where like you're gonna get shot, and then like when I say it's 3D, it's 3D. You can see like the missile coming right towards you, and there's a massive flame on the side, or I think it's above actually. I can't remember. But it's a massive flame, and you can just feel the heat. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I love about it. We also go for places like, there's a place called Fort Myers. We stay there for 2 nights. There's a place really far down. When I say really far down, it's not actually like part of the Florida land. It's quite close to Cuba. It's actually like the place we went to was actually like not too far away. It's the southernmost point to Cuba or something like that, I'm pretty sure. There's a place called Key West. It's So if I don't know if people know about the 7 Mile Bridge, it is what it is really. It's a 7 Mile Bridge, and it's quite close to that. So yeah, stay there, and then after that, it's just like basically we'll do whatever we want for the remaining days. You know, like the first time we went back to Universal one day, or one night should I say. We usually stay at Universal about 4 nights. Or the last time we went to a hotel in Miami that overlooks the airport. It's a really good view. We stay there for a night, and then after that, we always go back up to Cocoa Beach where we first went for an extra night, and then we go back down to Miami, fly back to London, and then we either fly back up to Newcastle or we drive up, jet lagged obviously. So yeah, Florida's my favourite holiday. Hopefully I'll get to go this year. Obviously it'd be nice to go. If not, then there's always next year. Well, it doesn't have to be in the summer, obviously it could be spring. I just prefer summer, but yeah, that's my favourite holiday. Final question. Woohoo, goodness, this has been a long video, this, Jesus Christ. What's a dream job? Well, it's definitely something to do with sport. Just a bit there, sorry. Probably, well, I think the ultimate dream, I said that before, would be to be a professional footballer. That would be just class. Playing for, it doesn't have to be a football league, it can be non-league again, you know. It'd still be class. Just, well, that's not really professional, is it? That's like semi-professional, but still. But yeah, playing in League 2, League 1, Championship, Premier League. Doesn't have to be in England, you know, Spain, Italy, Germany, France, you know, could be anywhere. But yeah, just being that would be class. Doing what you like, doing the best, getting paid for it, obviously. That's not the main focus though. It'd be class, you know, just get to do what you like doing every single day, basically. So yeah, if I make it or not, then fair enough. If I make it, if I don't, fair enough. But still, there's other jobs up there as well. You get like sports scientist stuff, that gets a lot of money. You know, it's an important job. You know, sports coach. You know, there's all sorts. There's like hundreds of jobs you can get in the sports industry. It's class. So yeah, there you go. And that's the end. Goodness, that's probably the longest video I've done actually. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Like I said in the last video, from now on, you could possibly start hoping for weekly uploads. So I'm going to be uploading this about the final few days of May, I guess. We're approaching that anyways, so that's what it will be. So yeah, you might see an upload next week, week after, we'll just see. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.